Going on, everyone? Future Phantom here. So I wanted to do a quick little update about Shukaku. So a lot of people were asking, like, how do I find him? How long does he spawn? And all that stuff. So basically, what I to figure this all out, it's kind of like how Beyond works. If anybody's ever played that game, okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, so spawn times work like in Beyond. When you know how you had to scroll, it would say certain times. Well, the only way to get the certain time was knowing when the server first started. So, okay, I'm pretty sure this server, this is one of my private servers. This server didn't exactly start at what you're reading right now, 1:24. Oh, and by the way, this clock is fast. Do not go by game. I mean, you can go by game time, but if you wanted to go by, if you want to know what actual Eastern Standard Time is right now, that clock subtracted an hour. It's actually on time right now is literally 12:24, not 1:24. Daylight savings time. I don't know why we can't talk. Anyways, so let's say this server started actually at 1:24, like what you just saw. Take 4 hours, add on to that, Shukaku will spawn somewhere randomly in the server. It can go kind of anywhere, but I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure because I've only seen him in 2 areas and they had a lot of space. So because to fight that thing, you won't have an enclosed space. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere around here, the Akatsuki base over there. You already know from my previous video all the way in the Sand Village, right where the bridge to the the entrance is. And hold on. If you know where the Samurai Bridge is, he fights over there too. That was the first time I ever saw him. That's basically all you really need to know about it. And yeah, I know, because when you read the Twitter page, it said it would work. It would spawn in at 12. What he really meant was, when the update happened, he knew everybody would be on a server. 4 hours later would make it 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's not going by the clock. He just figured and realized, well, the servers won't die. Like, an entire server isn't going to go completely dead before he spawns for the first time. So, automatically, that would mean he was going to spawn at 12 midnight last night. But in actual reality, it's not going by 4 hour intervals. It's going by actual spawn time. We just happen to be there, and the game happened to survive in many servers till then. Now, if you're wondering how I myself did that, it's actually because I opened up the server I'm in right now last night. It exactly when the update happened. Okay? And I had one character on my Xbox in there, even though I was playing on different servers looking for it. Well, my Xbox profile was on there, so it kept it going for 4 hours. So what I had to do is join back in and get it, plain and simple. So yes, they do. He will spawn in public and private servers. So yes, and before you say it is pay to win, not exactly. It's not really pay to win, it's just a little bit slightly easier. If it was pay to win, where is that pay to win? No? Maybe? Huh. You know what, I don't know what to say on that. Most likely you guys are going to say that's pay to win, and I'm very sorry. But anyways, that's kind of how that... Oh, now we can speak. Okay. Only speak in Spanish. I think that's Spanish. I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish. I really am. Anyway, as I was saying, that's basically how it works. You need... Now, to do it in a public server, I'm sorry, but the only way you're ever going to really know for sure in that server is when he will spawn, is if you see him spawn, record that time and wait another 4 hours. Because unless you're the first one to create that server you're in, then you're never going to know when the hour interval is, and it's going to happen. Now, it could be at anything. Just because an hour happens, like it says 12, 1, 2, doesn't mean that's an hour past. No, it matters when the server started. So we're going back to that. So if you have a private server, you're going to have the biggest advantage overall, because you can actually start a server. You just have to wait, but you already know when it's going to happen. Now, what happens when you beat Shukaku, a little thing drops. It's a smaller version of him and a green circle in front of it. That's how you get it. You don't actually get it from getting the kill exactly. Like, if you're the last one to beat it, that doesn't mean you're getting it. You actually have to touch the spawn. That's why I didn't get it the first time and went to my private server. Pretty sure that sums up everything you gotta know. if you have any other questions, post down in the comments below. I really hope I made this video pretty simple enough to understand. Just know this. You gotta know when the server started, the exact time. Wait 4 hours, Shukaku's gonna spawn somewhere. And it can be anywhere. Get the scroll that he gets when it drops. I don't know what moves work. A bunch of moves bombarding him may do something, but I beat him because the only way it let me do it is by punching him in the face, so physical attacks. It looks like chakra attacks just deflect. So interpret that any way you want. Yeah, you have any other comments, post down. If you have any other questions, post down in the comments below, like and sub, and see y'all again in my next post of videos. I am really tired.